All right, Coach, would you like to give us your opening statement?
Yeah, just excited for our team. You know, I thought they executed well on both ends of the floor, offensively, defensively, stuck to the game plan, and it was just a fun game. I thought a lot of people stepped up, and it's always nice when everyone gets to play a little bit. So just overall, really pleased with our performance.
Coach, in this game, we won the rebounding battle 48-29. Can you just talk about how we use the height to our advantage with players like Megan and Ashley, especially against a smaller team like Seattle?
I think for us, that's always got to be one of the keys to a win. You know, we're one of the taller teams in the conference. We have, you know, 2 post players on the court all the time. So it just has to be something that's important to us. And, you know, I think Meg did a great job of crashing the boards there. Just overall, I thought, you know, we did a good job on the boards. But I think that's something that has to be important to us every single game.
And Coach, you guys had 34 bench points tonight, led by Lex and Ashley. How important is it to be able to get that kind of production from your bench, especially on days that maybe Megan isn't shooting the best?
Yeah, I mean, it was huge. I thought Lex did a great job. I mean, she got herself great shots in spots where, you know, she's super comfortable. I think those are shots that we practice a lot, probably every single day. So it was just really good to see. You know, I thought Ash did a great job of just being big and asking for the ball and finishing around the rim. Got our first 3, which was fun to see. So yeah, I mean, and I will say, you know, I'm not saying I did a better job, but I think our substitution pattern was a lot better, and that's something that we've talked about as a coaching staff, is that we need to just move people around a little bit more. And I thought everybody that went in did a great job of taking advantage of their opportunity and bringing something good.
Coach, you guys held Seattle U to 56 points on 28% shooting from the field. Can you just talk about what went right defensively for you guys today?
Yeah, I think that we did a good job of, like I said, there were some things that I wish that we had done a little bit better as far as like sticking with the game plan, but I think overall we did a pretty solid job. And then, you know, we're finishing it, like I said, with the box out and keeping them off the glass. So I think we're going to continue to get better defensively. I think that's something where we really kind of stress being a great defensive team, and so, you know, we have to understand that we have to be in a gap, we have to help each other out, we have to have good help side. I thought Meg and Ash taking charges on their big was huge. We got her out of the game in the first half. So just a lot of little things that I thought were really good.
Lex, you had an excellent game off the bench, 6 of 6 shooting, 12 total points. Can you kind of walk us through how you've embraced becoming one of those leaders off the bench for this team?
I just think it's all about the position that my coaches have put me in and my team has put me in, and just trying to embrace that role. And I just try to bring whatever I can, whatever that role is, to the team. And yeah, I think it's all about coaches and the rest of the team.
Dayla, 24 assists for the team compared to the Redhawks 10. You're a big part of that, 6 assists for yourself, and a lot of just driving and kicks. What kind of was working for you getting to the floor, making things open up for your teammates?
I mean, I couldn't have assists without my teammates finishing, honestly. So me getting the basket is the first step, but dropping it off and my teammates coming to the ball is the second part. So I just think the post did a really good job of ducking in, and our shooters did a really good job of hitting our shots. Like, we were just hitting everything. So 6 assists shouldn't be too hard when we're playing like that.
Dale, you also went 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. How important is it now to kind of continue to get out of the shooting slump as we move toward a really tough preseason?
Yeah, no, I think it's super important. I mean, especially even for conference coming up as well. Like, I don't think the conference is very much a shooting conference, but I think our strength is that we can shoot so well. I mean, Sam and Charlie starting, like, they're one of the best shooters I've ever seen. So, like, I think it's important that I help them contribute, even if they're not hitting. So, yeah.
And for Dayla and Lex, 14 turnovers as a team today, and only 5 there in the second half against a team in Seattle who was doing a lot of full court traps and press, and something that struggled against Western Kentucky. What kind of changed from that game to this game against the full court traps that you guys were able to succeed more?
Our coaches. I mean, we just listened to our coaches. I mean, they were telling us the same thing Western Kentucky, and I think we're just like, let's do what we can do on our own type of thing. But like, as games go on, we realize that we need to put trust in them, and that, you know, whatever they drop on the whiteboard is like exactly what we need to do, and that's what we did. So
yeah, I think it was all about executing the game plan, and we stayed collected and knew when to push it and knew when to pull it out. So that was important.
Coach, this seemed to be like a game where everything kind of went right for you guys. You guys shot really good from the field. How important is it to have a game like this, especially with like the tough preseason coming up, to kind of prepare you guys for that?
Yeah, I think it's just, you know, obviously we've struggled a little bit, and our record wasn't great coming into this game, but I also think we played some really good teams, and so I think they have to understand that like this is a process. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, and so we're going to continue to get better every single day. We're going to take stuff away from this game that we can continue to work on, and I'm super pleased. I think sometimes I'm tough on them. At halftime we're up whatever we are, and I'm in there just going in on them like we can be better than this, and so I think they are holding themselves to a high standard, and I think they understand that, like Dela said, if we execute, we're going to do great things. But when we kind of all go our separate ways or we start to hit the panic button, that's when things kind of go awry. So we just have to stay composed and stay together.
Dela, you played with a lot of intensity today. Some external factors going into that. It is your birthday, but also you were left off the SUU Instagram Christmas karaoke video. Which would you say motivated you more
I have
today?
to say the Christmas thing pissed me off a little bit. Yeah, I'm really angry, and I want people to know that I probably had the best song on there, and I still wasn't put on it. But I didn't want to steal anyone's light, so I'm glad everyone else got to sing. But yeah, that did motivate me for sure.
Coach, so ending the first half, the Red Hawks went on a little bit of a run. What was maybe said in the locker room that really sparked that big second half jump where you guys just left them in the dust?
Right. Well, we talked about the first quarter and the second quarter and the difference in the second quarter, and that we really weren't playing our personnel correctly. We were letting people that wanted to go right. We were helping off of shooters in the corner. Like, we were doing the things that we told them going into the game not to do. We executed it well the first quarter, the second quarter we didn't. And so we really just kind of focused on that. I felt like offensively we were going to get good stuff. We were executing well on the offensive end. It was really defense and, sticking with the game plan.
Would you like to leave us with anything?
No, just thank you everyone for supporting us, and I'm excited about this team, and we're just going to continue to put our heads down and keep working.